Good to see you all, and thank you for clicking on this link. I would like to introduce you to Kara and Johanri, and they are from WoemaBoeke. And instead of me telling you about WoemaBoeke, I've invited them to come and share about WoemaBoeke and where they originated and what they offer to our schools. So without further ado, I'm going to hand over. I don't know if Kari or Johanri will speak first, but the floor is yours.
Thank you, Morgan. Morgan, we are WoemaBoeke. We are an independent publisher, and we specialize in Afrikaans First Additional Language, Text and Workbooks. We were established in 2012, and our aim is for learners to love Afrikaans. Research shows that if you enjoy a language, you will acquire it easier.
Okay, so your main focus is it textbooks that you supply, or is it a textbook workbook combination?
Combination, and it's a work and textbook in one. And our goal is to create and produce content that is creative and engage learners in Afrikaans.
It's a text and a workbook all in one. So it's one book that has everything a learner needs to complete the year with success. So it's got all the text elements in terms of theory, as well as space for learners to do exercises in. So basically, it has language theory, examples of how to answer questions, and then the exercises. Most books have 6 modules in, and each module has vocabulary lists, at least 2 comprehension tests, language theory with exercises, oral topics, as well as writing theory and topics and poetry assignments.
Your focus being on First Additional Language, EAT, Eerste Addisionele Taal. At what grade do your textbooks or your workbooks, from what grade to what grade is your product?
Our books available from grade 3 in the foundation phase up to grade 12.
Oh, that's great. So it's the full spectrum. And what curriculum does it align with, and can it be adapted to different curricula?
It's CAPS aligned. So we've got a lot of schools that have used it in the past and that have had great success with the CAPS curriculum and our books. But we also have a lot of IEB schools that actually prefer using WoemaBoeke. Yes.
It's homegrown, home-based, and South African context. I just love that. I also see that you offer an e-course. Can you tell me something about your e-course?
Yes, Morgan, we have a grade 8 and a grade 9 e-course. It's a course that you take online, and it's got questions and answers as well as theory. The learners answer it at home, or it's also used in class. Questions are self-marked and assessed on the computer, and it's not only multiple choice, but also questions that are answered that the learners write. And then if there are any questions that are marked wrong, the computer will assess it and tell them where their mistakes were made.
Well, that sounds amazing. So just from a teacher perspective, because I have to ask questions on behalf of the teachers, and so does this come with a teacher's guide? What does the package look like? Let's say I'm a grade 8 teacher and I'm going to use WoemaBoeke. What will I get in that package?
We try to make teachers' workload less. So the idea is that each learner will have their own WoemaBoeke work and textbooks, so that they've got the theory as well as space to do the exercises in. And then the teacher will have a different book that we call the teacher guide, which has all the answers and plans, and it will also tell you how to mark the questions.
You've aligned it with the CAPS requirements and your assessment requirements, so it's really a one-stop shop.
That's correct.
Okay. The next question I'd like to ask is, should a school be interested, where would they get access? Where can they have a look at sample copies? Do you have a website?
Yes, we do have a website. It's called WoemaBoeke.com. So you can go to www.woemaboeke.com. And you can have a look at all our products there. Basically, if you'd like to view some sample copies, you can also send us an email to info@woemaboeke.com. And we'll gladly send your school a set of sample copies for the teachers and the HODs or the principals, so that you can make sure that WoemaBoeke is a great fit for your school before ordering the books. We also have some other products on our website that you can have a look at. So we've got the grade 8 and 9 e-course that Cora was telling you about, as well as colorful and creative A3 Afrikaans posters, revision tests and memos that you can use before an exam. And we're also working currently on books for each grade that contains comprehension tests only, that you can also use for revision.
So I invite you, make contact with Jean-Marie or Cara and get onto that website, see if you can get your sample pack, and trusting that ons sal goed Afrikaans kan praat as ons klaar is met die produk. So inviting all our first additional language teachers to go and have a look and see what's on offer. I'm going to end with one more question. Do you ship countrywide? What is the process? Is there a shop that stocks it, or is it best to speak directly to you?
So we've got resellers all over the country. Bookshops like PNA, Caxton, Van Skykes, all the big shops do stock our books. There are smaller bookshops that also are also resellers for us. So if you've got a bookshop in your town, you can just ask them to order Woema books for you, or you can contact us directly and buy directly from us, the publisher. We are based in Randburg, in Fairland, and we do ship using different couriers. If there are teachers out there that would like to keep up to date with our news, competitions, and free resources, they're welcome to go and like our Facebook page. It's called WoemaBoeke Afrikaans EAT.
That's fantastic, and thank you for all the work you've done, and I'm sure that our schools can benefit from your range of textbooks. And thank you once again for your time, Cara and Jean-Marie. It's been a pleasure meeting you.